Hi and welcome to today's vlog. Today's vlog is all about my trip to Rivington, where I went to a photography, vloggers and actually non-vloggers meetup organised by Joseph Seeger. So it was really good. Well done, Joseph, mate. Excellent. Good work on that. This has been a difficult vlog to make because I had some quite bad experiences while I was there, not with the people at all, but just with my equipment, as you'll see, and also my photos consequently as well, which have turned out really poor in my opinion. So I decided to make it though because I wanted to document the day, but more importantly there's a message at the end of it which I think is a really important message. So anyway, without any further ado, here it is, and I'll be back with you throughout to give you little updates of what's going on in the next bit and quite how my day went. Good morning, welcome to today's vlog. Today I am currently on my way north. I'm on the M6 toll at the moment and I'm heading up to Greater Manchester to Rivington, which is near Bolton, to go to the photography vlogger meetup arranged by Joseph Seeger. I'm looking forward to it. It should be quite good. There's 2 or 3 people I'm really looking forward to meeting, but I have to admit I'm a little bit apprehensive because although I'm a reasonably sociable person, when it comes to photography I'm not sure quite how it's going to work with such a lot of people all jostling for position trying to take photographs in such a small space. We'll see how it goes. We're up there today. Not quite sure what the plan is. I know initially we're heading to some waterfalls to take some shots, and then I believe that after that we're off to somewhere else, some wooded area. Well, we've arrived here now with everyone else. We're at a place called, I think it's called Tiger's Clough in Rivington. As you can see, there's an awful lot of people taking shots, so I'm not at the moment. To be honest with you, I'm just trying to stay on my feet. It's a little bit slippery. Gonna have a look around. There's a couple of nice waterfalls here. I think the one behind me will probably be the one I'm going to take the shots of that are a little bit further back, wider angle, and then this one to the left I'm probably going to come in and just take some intimate shots of it. So everyone looks nice so far. Everyone seems to be quite nice and friendly, and I'm only feeling a tad awkward doing the vlog in front of everyone, but you know, I suppose I better get used to it because I'm going to be here all day. Anyway, I'll better get set up, so once I have, I'll get back to you. So Tim's just done a whole piece of camera and forgot to switch his camera on. I promise I wouldn't tell anyone, so this definitely won't go in. This won't go in the vlog. You're alright, you're safe, it's not going in the vlog. So I'm set up now, but it's bloody typical, as per usual. No, you're alright, you can come in. As per usual, we get everything set up.
It's chappy, eh?
And there's a Tim Dangy shot. I mean, what's going on? He's in the shot, he stood up, unbelievable. I'm going to have to Photoshop him out. He won't be there for long. Set up here. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm using this mossy rock as a bit of foreground interest, leading on down to the rocks in front and then on to the waterfall behind. I'm not going to shoot at too long an exposure here. It's probably just going to be for like a second or two, just enough just to give a bit of movement to that water and not freeze it completely. If I'm honest, I'm not 100% happy with that shot. I don't really like that green rock that much. I don't like the colour, but I might just desaturate it out in post. I'm not sure on the angle particularly. I think I'll probably be better served a bit lower down. I'm going to wait for the other guys just to do their thing and move on a little bit, and then I'll probably get in the water and get a bit lower down. I just think that this shot probably needs that water in the foreground more than it needs this rock in the foreground. So yeah, I'm going to give them a minute. I really like it close up actually, but I'm just not sure if it's accessible. I haven't got my wellies with me. I mean, I might be able to step down there. If I could get really close, there's some excellent rocks just sitting right at the bottom of the falls. And I think
with the wide angle, that would probably look really good. There's some really nice pebbles under the water, so I'll have a look.
So bear in mind that at this point, my camera's been happily sat on my tripod for about 20 minutes, sitting over a nice muddy patch, just enjoying itself, taking shots, not great shots again. But then I decided, the other photographers, they moved out of the way a little bit, so I was like, right, okay, I'm going to go down, I'm going to get into the brook, and I'm actually going to take some shots. So as I wandered my way down, the camera decided to detach itself from the tripod. There's a whole review or a whole explanation of what actually happened in another vlog, which I'll link to now up here, I think. And you'll be able to see that. But basically what happened was that there's an issue with that ball head, and the tripod, the camera didn't attach correctly, even though it looked like it had. And of course it waited to the worst possible moment when I was walking right down by the stream, and it fell off. And yes, it didn't go well. I'll leave that to the next bit to explain what happened, but safe to say that from that moment on, the day took a bit more of a interesting turn. So yeah, I'll show you that bit now.
So I've taken myself away into a quiet little corner to have a bit of a cry, because my camera and lens have just gone for a swim in the river. The lens is dead, just not good. So had it 3 weeks, and it is no more. But yeah, sad times really. Never seen that happen before. Not good.
So as you can see, at that point I was pretty low. I did consider going home, but you know what, I was having such a good time with the other guys, I thought, no, it'll be fine. And we were stopping for lunch anyway at that point, so you know, we stopped over by a reservoir and had our sandwiches, and I actually had some really good conversations then, and then it sort of spurred me to go on. And also unbelievably, my camera seemed to survive the dip in the water, which I was absolutely amazed at, because it sort of landed face down and was sort of bobbing there for, you know, you have that sort of maybe 10 seconds where you look and go, oh look, something bad's just really happened. Oh, and then you go, oh my god, something bad's really happened, I better sort it out. So pulled the camera out, and unbelievably it still worked. So I thought, well, I've got some other lenses, so I'll give it a go. Moving on, the point is that I decided to stay and yeah, give it a go in the afternoon. And because I had some other lenses with me, I stuck another lens, made sure that everything was as clean as it could be, or as dry as it could be, stuck another lens on the camera, and off we went. So yeah, here's the next part.
Right, well, interesting day so far, let's say eventful. I've got over the fact now that that lens is gone. It's gone, there's nothing I can do about it. Thank God my camera survived, I think, and we're all right. So we've come to another place here, which is called Cloughled Mines, I think. There's some waterfalls, a couple of waterfalls around here. There's one main waterfall around here. At the moment it's getting a little bit swamped, as you can see, so I'm just gonna chill out and relax. I'm just really actually quite pleased that, if nothing else, that my camera appears to be okay. So I'm going to concentrate on trying to get a few more shots now, because I've only actually taken one the whole day. I think I'm going to come a bit further down here first, rather than up to the main fall, and just see if there's any intimate, like little shots of the streams and rocks that I can get, providing my camera stays on the tripod, of course. So I'm focusing my attention here while we're down here on this small waterfall that's a bit further downstream from the main one, and miraculously my camera seems to have survived. I have no idea how it survived, but it survived. It seems okay at the moment. When I get home I'll probably find massive smudges and marks all over it, but it looks alright at the moment. So anyway, so I've got in the water a bit, and I've taken some shots where there's these three rocks that are in the water that are all stacked on top of each other to make a really nice lead-in line to the waterfall. I haven't gone for like massive long exposure. It's only something like a fraction of a second, like a quarter of a second, or maybe even faster shutter speed. I'm not 100% sure. And I've just got the polarizer on, which also seems to have survived the fall. And yeah, it's cutting through the glare and just milking out this waterfall nicely. And it's quite nice because it's nice and small, and there's a little bit of sun dappling around on the rocks, which makes for quite a nice little bit of light on the scene as well. So yeah, it's quite a nice shot. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the car now. I left a little bit early, left before everyone else did. It's been a bit of a nightmare of a day, really. It's great to meet everyone. I met some people I was looking forward to meeting. I also met a couple of other guys who I didn't really know much about, but they're so nice, really nice guys. I've really enjoyed meeting and chatting with them. But it's been a bit of a disaster in terms of equipment and gear. My 17 to 40 lens is dead. My camera, I'm not sure yet. My confidence, not good. I didn't go to any of the difficult places to take the shots of the waterfall because I just felt I was going to fall in and break my camera again. So overall, not great. Makes you question whether you want to be vlogging, I'll be honest. But yeah, such is life. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this very odd vlog. I'm sure it'll be a very, very odd one. If there are any pictures, it'll be a miracle. Look, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. I forgot to say sorry about the noisy rattle during that audio on that very last bit. I've got a new aluminium GoPro holder and it doesn't fit quite snugly enough in there, so when there's vibration it rattles. I've stuck a little bit I don't know why you're interested in this. I stuck a little bit of paper in on the way up, so it didn't do it, but I forgot to do it on the way back. Anyway, I digress. So that was my day. It was photographically wise and vlogging wise, it wasn't the best of days. I'm not happy with how the vlog turned out in terms of my presentation. The audio was pretty rubbish. To be honest with you, that's my fault because I overwrote all of the audio that I'd recorded onto my external recorder and had to use the original. So I do apologise for that. The B-roll wasn't amazing and the images were absolutely rubbish. So I want to apologise on that. But here's the important part that I'd really like you to take from this vlog. Meeting those people, going out and meeting those people was absolutely amazing. It was such a brilliant time. I want to say thank you to every one of those guys who was there. You made me feel so welcome and we had so many conversations, and talking to like-minded people is such a fantastic thing to do. So what I actually want to say, the message of this is that regardless of how bad the photos were, how badly the vlogging was and how badly the vlog turned out, it was such a brilliant experience to meet like-minded people that I thoroughly recommend that you guys, if you get the chance, do it. Now, I know that Joe's doing another one. Well, I'm pretty sure he's got another one planned. I think it's going to be for June, July time, and I think it's planned for the Peak District. If you check out his channel, I'll put a link to it. I'm sure he'll give you an update on that at some point. And
it's well worth it. Well worth meeting up. Also, the group I'm in on Facebook, which is Landscape Photography on YouTube UK. I know that John, who runs that, he's planning a meetup in the lakes. I think it's on September the 8th. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'll also put a link to that. So you should really make an effort to go to one of those if you can, because do you know what? It's just brilliant meeting up with like-minded people. So anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, even though the pictures were awful and the vlog wasn't amazing, that you got something out of it. And I will see you next time.